All right, so Hunter Biden testified yesterday in Washington, D.C., behind closed doors. We're going to look at some of the various reactions to the testimony. Many Republicans saying, well, now it's time for a public hearing. I want to give you the big picture. The big picture is if Hunter Biden had said anything truly damning or damaging yesterday in his testimony, Republicans would be leading with it. And we have some examples of even right wingers conceding this. Let's start with Fox News and Neil Cavuto. Neil Cavuto, for all of his faults, has been pretty consistent with regard to the Biden crimes conspiracies. If they really had evidence here, particularly if anything connected to President Joe Biden, they would be telling us that. We would know it by now because it has been years. Neil Cavuto pointing out they don't really seem to have anything like that. And the reporter, Aisha Hasni, says you would think that they would be leading with that if they had it. Take a look. And remember, this is even Fox News now, the slightly more sane and rational elements of Fox News, acknowledging they don't really seem to have anything.
This went on for the better part of 6 hours, as you said, Aisha. Now, there's a lot of stuff they have on Hunter, and they've been trying to connect a lot of that stuff to Dad. Now, I wasn't attending this, behind closed doors meeting, and obviously neither were you, although your sources are far better. I'm wondering if there is stuff that they connected to Dad, because Comer's remarks were very brief, very short, and if he had found anything that was, he certainly would have left it the chance to say it.
You would think that he would have led the entire commentary just a few moments ago with whatever he seems to have found. Right. What's interesting, Neil, all day has been Democrats have been coming out and sort of like on a media blitz, talking to anyone and everyone that will speak to them. Republicans have been very silent and almost angry with Democrats for saying anything they're saying. I think Chip Roy said there's rules to this, a deposition you shouldn't be coming out and talking about. He was upset that Jared Kushner's name was even brought up, that Democrats are coming out and talking to the media and telling them what's going on inside. But again, I mean, this would be the make or break deposition for this case. And if there is something that has come out of this, and you would think we'd hear about it.
If there were even something to hear, we've been doing this for years, folks. Joe Biden has been in elected office for decades, and they still have nothing. Even Fox host and reporter Cavuto and Hasni are admitting it. And now we have to look at how backwards things got on CNN for a Republican congressman.